my reasoning is that like we could be attacked by a lion, we could be chased into the savannah at any time. Like this could be our last meal. So like if it's delicious, we should eat all of it, you know.
Everybody loves food, but not everybody turns that love into art. But improviser and artist Casey Danger has done just that. Her latest series of paintings is entitled Food Porn, and it definitely lives up to its name. Along with her husband Roy, Casey has eaten some of the best food Austin has to offer. After photographing these foods, Casey transforms those eating experiences into paintings. On May 27th, I tried to answer the question, why paint food? We visited the sites of some of her favorite meals, and I was able to see her inspiration firsthand.
My name's Casey Beeler, and I'm an Austin painter and performer. And these are my
your paintings. Food Porn.
Food Porn is the title of the show.
Yeah, and we're at Salvage Vanguard Theater, FYI.
Right, in the lobby where the gallery space is.
Mm-hmm. And how many paintings are here? What do we got, like?
This is 16 paintings, and then I guess 17 if you count this mural thing.
Yeah. You painted that live when you opened the thing or something like that live on?
Yeah, it was a Fusebox event, and
right.
I painted that in...
How long did it take?
12 hours.
Would you say you're a foodie?
Like okay, like we love food, but we're not food snobs.
Okay.
So like, we like a lot of, I feel like trashy, not Honey, how would you describe it? We've talked about this before.
We have an unrefined palate. That's how I would put it. Like if we drink wine, we like really sweet wine.
Right.
And we like food that tastes real good.
Yeah.
Especially.
I love that. It's from Casino El Camino on 6th Street. It's the Buffalo Blue Burger. It's so fucking good. That's always. Oh, and this over here from Red Gills is the Blackberry Cobbler a la mode, and it's. I mean, you know, cobblers differ, but this one has like a really crunchy topping of the crust, and I like that generous scoop of ice cream. I think it's Bluebell, and then the filling is pretty great. So that one, whenever I went and photographed it, and then we were digging into it, I was like, oh yeah, this is great.
It does actually affect her painting. Like if we take a bunch of photos of something and then she eats it and she's like, eh. Then like it's hard to get excited about painting it.
Right, because there's a lot of things where I've gone and taken the photos and eaten it and prepared them and then decided not to do the painting just because I didn't like whatever.
Really?
There's something about
well, then I'm glad we're gonna hit up some places we know you're gonna like because you've painted about them today. So the idea is we'll sort of recreate the experience.
For the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys need right now?
We are good, thank you. This is Food Porn, right?
Right.
Gotta get the bunny shot.
Open up the top. Get inside that.
I feel really like dirty, like. Yeah, there we. Oh yeah.
Share any initial thoughts?
Having fun? My first thought is that Casey's making a slob of herself.
Okay, so here's a little test.
Okay.
Roy?
Yeah.
What is Casey's favorite food? Like if she had one last sort of meal or food or anything like that.
Probably like cottage cheese.
What?
You love cottage cheese.
Not that. Do you see me eating it every week? Mm-hmm. No, you don't. If you thought about this for more than a second, you would know the answer.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably something from Chili's. She and her family used to eat it. What? Is there a better answer?
French fries.
I want to hear Casey's answer for me. What's my favorite food?
Paella?
Paella is pretty great.
So let me just have you say why food. Why do you paint food?
All right. I paint food because one, I'm intrigued by the aesthetics of food. So just how it visually looks, with how that matches up to your imagination of what it would taste like or what you like it to taste like.
Right.
And sort of those two things. And I really like representational realism in artwork, and I like doing that kind of work because I find it challenging and like fun and very satisfying. So it's sort of marrying those two things, and then Austin Foods because of fucking. Can I say fuck in this video?
Yes.
Fuck.
Fuck. Because I love Austin, and I like eating out locally.
Lucy's fried chicken, yes?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Gonna get some pie though.
Yeah, I'm a little sad we're not gonna be eating chicken. Well, maybe. You want some chicken?
I mean, I do, but it's dangerous. It's so good.
So real quick, what's the pie we're having? What's it called? Lime meringue?
Pumpkin pie.
Doesn't look amazing, but it's almost a shame to eat it. But we will raise it.
Yeah, do it. Grab the fork. Oh, it's so good. It's all like homemade.
Hope so.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's really great.
To the pie. To the pie.
We're at Hey Cupcake, the trailer that's on South Congress.
Yeah.
We'll have the standard, and I know he wants to and I have a bottle of water.
This bad boy. Here.
It's beautiful. I mean, to me, this one I like even more for how it looks aesthetically than how it tastes. Like, it's just so
Like
perfectly. Yeah, exactly. It's like
Casey's a big Sprinkles fan.
I'm a huge fan of sprinkles. Painting sprinkles is really difficult, as I learned, because they each have their own individual highlight and shadow, since they are 3D objects.
It's that attention to detail that you get when you pay for the quality of a Casey Beeler painting.
This is a possibly messy. Oh yeah.
Solid.
Pretty solid. Solid cupcake experience.
You know, one thing you can do with these cupcakes is you can pay extra to have whipped cream injected into the middle of them. But and as tempting as it sounds, I've not yet been able to get over the guilt and shame that would entail. Like, this is not enough sugar. Inject whipped cream in the middle of this, please. One day.
When you got married, did y'all have dinner, food? You said you had cupcakes, but did you have dinner or whatever?
We were at Hills Cafe.
Just further down South Congress.
A really great place for a good old Texan reception, but they had to cater the food, so we didn't have a lot of options. It was good. It was fajitas and.
No, it wasn't. We didn't have
No, we had fajitas. We had pizza. We had big old jambalaya pot. And some etouffee to top it off. Cupcakes were amazing.
Yeah.
They were, and that woman, broke her hand and no longer makes cupcakes.
Yeah. Not making our cupcakes.
You had some of her last cupcakes.
Yeah. No, they were really great. Our first date meal was South Congress Cafe, which is pretty great.
Yeah.
Down the street, and it was kind of like a trick. Because, I sort of I was a bunch of tricks. I wanted to date Roy, and I was 18, he was 28, and I just moved back to Austin from one semester at a college in California. And I was like, Christmas is coming up. You need to go shopping for your family. Let's go shopping together. Don't go to work today. And so he didn't go to work. He came and picked me up in Round Rock. And we drove back here, South Austin. Went to Barton.
I skipped work.
Yeah.
Man, no wonder I got laid off.
What? That was so many years later.
I know.
It was the holidays. You kind of implied that you didn't have to be there.
Okay.
So we went shopping, and it was kind of funny because we didn't really know each other that well yet. And I was like, "Let's go into Old Navy," and Roy was like, "Never been into Old Navy." He acted like it was some.
I'm an Old Navy snob, and I don't like it.
I mean, I don't like it that much either, but I was just like...
She loves it.
I do not. It's whatever.
Performance fleece, her favorite thing.
It's not true.
I'm always like, take off that fleece.
And I'm like, no! So we shopped, and then we needed to eat food, and I was like, I don't have that much money, because I was pretty poor. Never really had a job. He had a job and a house and a car. But he was like, let's go to this place. And we went into South Congress Cafe, which is pretty nice, pricey. And I was like, oh, he's like, I got it.
Yeah. I didn't really intend anything by that. I was like, I want to eat some good food.
What did y'all eat? Do you remember?
You probably had the carrot cake French toast.
No. It was nighttime.
I'm just gonna say you had that, and I had the wild boar chili in the slanty bowl.
Oh God! I think I had some sort of fish or something.
Nope.
Well, no, what I do remember though is like there was some garnish on the side of my plate, and I was like, "Ooh, what is this? This looks weird." And he was like, "Eat it." So I ate this garnish, and then like very slowly my face started tingling, and I was really conscious of not being myself too much early on because I was nervous.
That was a good call.
It was really good. Now I'm myself all the time. But and I was just sitting there, and I was like, my face is tingling, and I don't know. It was
funny.
It was funny.
What was the garnish?
I don't know what it was.
Oh, you still don't know?
Probably rosemary or something.
No.
It was not to be eaten, right?
I don't know. It was.
She's never been to a fancy place with garnish before.
The circle was like perfect.
Okay. So, what did I learn? For the Dangers, food is about a lot more than flavor. It's about engaging all of their senses. It's about finding inspiration in the most common experiences. It's about history, memories. Sometimes it's just about a guy trying to impress a girl on their first date. And let's face it, porn is not associated with long-lasting, deep romantic connections. But when it comes to Casey Danger's food porn, the secret ingredient is definitely love.